Hello there. Well, I made it to my storage area. I closed the door. The snow's blowing in. It's really blowing. It's just the right temperature where it's going to hit you and then melt and turn to water. So I dusted myself off. It took me a while to get over here. I'm going to smoke a couple joints. I got my money. I'm going to go back and get me some boots. That's my little rolling tray system area here. You know, this is what's left of my life after the police let that guy stay in my house and rob me. There's my bicycle. See, flat tire. Someone gave me a pump. I've been pumping it up, but I gotta go get it fixed now. But looks like that's over. They won't even give me free bus pass down at the mental health place where I go to. I used to go 2 months ago. I haven't been in about 2 months. They serve lunch every day and stuff. And they wouldn't give me a bus pass because I had my license stolen. I couldn't prove that I lived 3 miles away. And I'm homeless living in the woods. I've been verified by the Community Action, which one of them comes in there, used to actually run the place. And those dumb shits are telling me about I can go get a half-price bus ticket. And I would guarantee you, as far as economically, I'm probably the worst off person that goes to any of these places. And they don't have anything for me. Nothing. Nothing. You know, any help I have had has not come from an agency here. It's come from personal people. And, you know, people have handed me money and stuff like that, you know. So I see who's good people. I don't ask anybody for money. And I rely on God and myself. And hell, if I'm going to kowtow to people who, you know, basically don't give about shit about themselves or anybody else. I can hear the snow blowing against the door here. Anyway, we've already got about 4 inches this morning. I'm afraid my tent's going to collapse. So what I'm going to do is go get some extra, go get my boots. And then slog back through the snow over there and knock the snow off of it. I might try to find a tarp. See, I got so many things in here, but I can't get to nothing. And that's kind of on me, because I took those nice days and I should have been working and getting this thing together, and then I didn't even know this snowstorm was coming today. So, you know, but yeah, I mean, if you're, I can only advise people, you know, this town of Jackson, Michigan, just stay the fuck away from here, man. This is a deadly place. A place where if you think you're going to get over because you're smarter than people, so many people will rob you that you won't ever fucking make it. They'll send you out of here in a body bag. And if you come in here with money and you try to make something good and offer people good jobs and things like that, they'll steal from you and kill you same fucking way and leave you laying in the fucking street for dead. And ain't one fucking politician or church member or anybody give a fuck about you in the town of Jackson, Michigan. That's why they call it the prison city, because once you come here, you're a fucking prisoner. And even the FBI is investigating this place, and they can't free the prisoners here because they got their head up their fucking ass the same way. The Federal Brainwashing Institute. So it's up to us, 144,000, to transmute and send out the waves and deal with the pain of having to take shit from all of these people, apparently, every fucking day of our lives. And, you know, it's okay, man, because I have God, and I have the Mother, and the Father, and the Son, and I'm the Son, and whom He is well pleased. So, you know, I try not to envy them, but it's tough when your feet are cold and the snow's blowing in your face, and you think, wow, you know, how many people have a nice house to stay in, or even somewhere where they can go for lunch, because I can't make it down there for lunch. And the church serves lunch tomorrow. I don't see how I'm going to make it down there. It costs $3.50 to get down there on the bus and back, which I have the money, but it ain't worth the trouble, man. And you go to serve lunch. They expect you to come an hour ahead at the drop-in center to get lunch. And I said to myself, man, if they would serve something that was worth 30 minutes of my time as a grown person, No, they feed you like a fucking like you're some kindergartner up there. And they're going to hand you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because you didn't make some meeting they called that you don't even fucking know about. Yeah, kindergartners playing kindergarten games. And I can tell everybody from Jackson, if you have an intelligence above a kindergartner, please fucking message me, because I would like to meet someone here who has a little bit of fucking intelligence. Because you motherfuckers in Jackson, dude, I mean, you talk about head up your ass, I can see you peeking out your mouths. That's how far up your ass you fucking are. And you can't see out of your mouth. All you see is your tongue wagging. And your projections onto me, I assume, every guilty thing you've ever done. You know. You can't even tell somebody here that the police have charged you. And they all know the police are corrupt here, every damn one of them. And I'll tell you this, I came here in 2012, and I've never told a person that I moved here who didn't ask me, what the fuck did you come to Jackson for? I know why they ask that, because they're prisoners here, and they're prisoners of their own devices. And I'm free, but I don't want to live inside this prison. I don't feel a prisoner even in prison, even when I was in jail anymore. But I'm not going to face 4 years for these idiots. You know, it ain't gonna fucking happen. I'm gonna beat this fucking case, man. But that's what God's showing me to do, to stand in my integrity. Now these angels say I can leave, man. I'm gone right now. I start walking. I head for somewhere warm like New Mexico, because I've been all over. I lived in Jamaica 30 years. I've lived in Maui. I've lived in Hollywood. There's nothing in this town that I've seen that I want, period. Not a person, not a thing, not a business, not an ideal. I mean, to me, this town is just a black hole. And you could walk downtown, and I'm thinking about downtown and how pretty it looks with all the paintings, and I think, what a plastic facade of shit. Because you scrape that paint off, and all you get is dog shit. Anyway, I won't go on too much here. I'm just vlogging, trying to get some videos back online. Hoping some people will see what a mess this town is and send some feds in here to take these cops and sheriffs down, man. You know, you look at the history of this town, was built on slavery. That's why God sent me here. But I know that there's a couple other people here of the 144,000, and I assume it's because this place is so dark. It's going to take a bunch of us to change this shit around. But I pray God, you know, things change in this 11/11 portal. Let's see some changes. And I'm praying for my freedom. I'm praying for a higher timeline. And I'm praying for ascension. And I'm going to do my part. I may bitch, but I'm going to do my part. And I know how to keep a good attitude and manifest, so I'm doing everything I can. I hear somebody pulling past in that snow out there. If they don't plow this place, they're going to have a dozen people stuck in here today if they got the balls to pull in this storage area, because it's all downhill. They'll never get out of here. And there's water running down under this. It's going to freeze tonight. Anyway, I didn't show you snow this time. I hope I didn't bore y'all too much. I'm going to upload this video. Y'all have a great day, and I love you. Namaste.